Hello, this is Par and welcome to Hang On Hair. In this video, I'm gonna show you 150 sketches that I have done in the first 150 days of this year. So since January the 1st of 2021, I have been sketching every day and I hope I can keep this daily sketch practice going on and on. Hopefully for years, but let's just aim for this year. Okay, so for this daily sketch practice, there's no set theme or no specific requirement. The only rule is to put something down on the paper or sometimes on the screen on a daily basis. I suppose it's not a very new idea for most of you because many full-time artists actually do that. They may not share about the process, but they gotta do that. It's their job. Lately, there are more and more sketchbook pages that have been shared on Instagram, so the boundary between finished works and sketches becomes quite blurry. No matter how mundane this daily practice may sound, I actually see many values in it. First of all, I wish to do this so to improve my skills, and also use it as a chance to try out all sorts of medium. Because I don't set any theme or topic or restriction for this daily practice, there's just so much freedom for me to do whatever I feel like that day. And I personally believe in the power of time, the power of slowness. Secondly, this daily sketch practice can serve as my visual diary to some extent. Whenever I look back, I can notice, alright, at this time of the year, I was really interested in portrait. And then at that time of the year, I was obsessed with League of Legends. I'm still in love with that game, by the way. And last but not least, it's just a great way to get my creative energy flowing. I observed that by doing this daily practice, my art blocks happen much less often, and new ideas keep coming up, even when I don't really hold any intention for that. Perhaps there are more benefits that I haven't realized yet. Will you let me know in the comments? As you can see, I've used various medium. So there are color pencils, gouache, watercolor, Posca, and also both analog and digital. And I'm also trying out more 3D program. I enjoy the differences among medium. For example, I feel meditative when I use color pencils to gradually layer out on the paper, while I feel expressive when I use watercolor, when I can see the pigment spreads out on the wet paper and builds up a vibe so quickly. And also, I tend to feel like being experimental when I use digital painting tools. There are just so many brushes to play with, and when I imagine any color that I want, it can be ready immediately. Of course, those scenarios are examples. It shows some of many feelings. I believe each medium is attached with a sophisticated set of experience. That's why I need time and practice to slowly appreciate it. If I reflect on these 150 sketches that I'm showing you here, there are different stages. The first 30 or 40 sketches were to get myself back into the flow. So in 2020, I did keep a daily sketch habit, but only for the first 6 months, because in the latter half, I got quite busy with some commissioned projects, and also I moved to a new flat. So this January, I did feel the friction when I tried to restart this whole drawing, painting, sketch process. But I also felt increasing liberation as I kept doing it. The liberation feeling made me realize what I wish to improve next. So here comes the second stage where I relearned the basics in a much more systematic way, such as, those gesture drawings, perspective, and human anatomy. My main source were Proco and Draftsman podcast. There are also many reference photo packages that you can find online. I'm very much self-taught in drawing and painting, so I didn't learned perspective and anatomy before, but now I realize how really important these basics are if I wish to create something like League of Legends champions. And I got another phase of liberation, I think, because I got much more confidence to design characters that hopefully look realistic. And I just couldn't wait until I finish the learning of all basics, and I have already started to try out character design, which I think is my third stage. I take inspiration from deep sea creatures, Animal Crossing, which I was playing a lot, and also microorganisms. It was so much fun. Of course, I gotta continue learning anatomy and joint gestures, but it's just like when you're a baby, when you learn a new language. So those anatomy perspective basics serve as grammar and vocabulary in language. And as a baby, it would be nice to mumble out some sentences now and then, which is a good and effective way to learn language, I think. And afterwards, I became more aware of styles, facial expressions, and lighting, and so on. So I think this stage is going to stay for a bit more, I'm sure. And perhaps there is also a fourth stage where I am in right now, in parallel with this third one. So I've been obsessed with medium lately, and also obsessed with changing to a bigger format, like feeling the change of scale. So I bought Caran d'Ache pencils and a second-hand easel. Sometimes I feel the change of tools can change a lot. The Caran d'Ache luminous pencil sets have very nice colors and blend very well. Meanwhile, the easel allows me to step away from the writing desk that I got so used to, and I gotta use more arm movements on a much larger surface. It feels refreshing. Yes, I think I see a trajectory here. One step naturally comes after another one. I wonder what the next step would be like. I do still wish to practice more character design, much more. I also would love to draw more or paint more imagined creatures and weird objects. So to do that, I guess I will learn more about plants, animals, and microorganisms. Take inspiration from nature. They're just awesome, because sometimes I feel surreal or unthinkable visual design already exists in the nature. We just gotta find them. I will update the future ones every day on Instagram stories, and also sometimes I'll share the process on TikTok. So come and say hi. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this new work log style voiceover. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.